We all talk about building habits, but have you ever thought about that exact moment when a habit stops being something you do and just becomes a part of who you are? That's what we're digging in today, how consistent daily action can literally forge a new identity for you.
Day 71. Strength is now your standard. Now, this isn't just some random number. It represents a tipping point. It's that moment when the daily struggle to just show up kind of fades away, and a whole new baseline takes its place. It's the day the effort starts to feel, well, effortless.
So what does it really take to get to day 71? I mean, how does a simple routine actually transform into a core part of your identity? Well, let's break down the system that can get you there.
Okay, first things first. It all begins with building a solid morning foundation. The groundwork for a day built on strength is laid with the very first things you do when you wake up.
Water first. I know, it sounds almost too simple, right? But the principle here is what's so important. This isn't just about hydrating. It's about starting your day with a win, a conscious, deliberate choice that tells your body, hey, we're priming for performance today. That one simple action sets the tone for everything else that follows.
All right, next up, we've got to fuel the system. And this is a complete mindset shift, really. It's about moving away from just reactively eating, grabbing whatever's fast or easy, to proactively fueling your body with a very clear purpose in mind.
And this is the core idea right here. Every single meal has a job to do. It's either moving you closer to your goal or it's moving you further away. There's really no neutral ground. Food becomes a tool for performance, just like your running shoes or the weights at the gym.
Now check this out. This breaks it down perfectly. Look at the logic here. It's so smart. Breakfast is packed with protein, specifically to fuel your strength and help you recover from yesterday's workout. Then for lunch, it's a balanced plate. You got carbs for that immediate energy output, protein to keep the muscles happy. And dinner? See how it's simple, light, and preparatory? It's all about refueling just enough to get a great night's sleep and set yourself up for a powerful start tomorrow. Every meal has a purpose that goes way beyond just feeling full.
So with the foundation set and the system all fueled up, we get to the actual output. But notice the crucial insight here. Action and recovery are treated with the exact same level of importance. They're two sides of the same coin. And this is a huge one. Anyone can just go through the motions at the gym, right? But training with intent, that's a different game. It means you are mentally locked in, focusing on the quality of every single movement, not just counting reps.
And here's what that intent actually looks like when you're doing it. It's not about ego lifting the heaviest weight you can. No, it's about maintaining a strong, solid posture to protect yourself and build a real foundation. It's about slow, controlled reps where you can actually feel the muscle working. And it's about focused breathing, which feeds your muscles oxygen and keeps your mind centered. This is mindful movement, plain and simple.
And what about after you eat? It's not about crashing on the couch, it's about recovery in motion. A simple 10-minute walk after lunch does wonders. It helps with digestion, it stops that afternoon slump in its tracks, and it keeps your body primed and ready. It just reinforces this idea that even your rest is a strategic part of the whole system.
So let's pull all these pieces together. You've got a day built on these small intentional choices: hydrating, fueling, training, recovering. This is where we reach the tipping point. What do you think happens when you stack 70 of these days, one after the other?
Here it is, the entire system. Deliberate hydration, intentional training, purposeful fueling, active recovery. And what's the magic ingredient holding it all together? That last one, daily consistency. Look, none of these things are revolutionary by themselves. The real power is in stringing them together, day after day after day.
And this brings us to what we really mean by identity. It's that point where the things you choose to do become the things you just do. It's your new automatic standard. You no longer have to decide to drink water first thing, you just do it. You don't debate whether or not to go for that walk. It's just what you do in the afternoon.
And that leads us to the final, powerful realization. This is no longer effort, it's identity. The daily battle with your own willpower, it's over. That discipline has taken root and grown into something real. Strength is your standard now, because you are, by definition, a strong person. It's just who you are.
So as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with this question. Forget about making some huge, crazy, unsustainable change. What is one small, daily effort that, if you practiced it with intent for the next 70 days, could become a fundamental part of who you are? What standard are you ready to set for yourself?
Thanks for watching. Every repetition counts. Every day matters. Stay consistent. See you in the next video.